Excellent. A big welcome to day 40 of the Amazon 10K challenge, where we take a product from $0 all the way up to $10,000 a month, fully transparently on Amazon FBA. We're doing it together so you can copy along at home and do it for your own product and achieve the same results for yourself. So this is day 40. If you haven't seen the first 39 days, go check them out and you can meet me back here. Today's going to be a great day. I'm going over a very important long-term mindset that you need to have when marketing your product, when launching your product, that a lot of people miss. And if you miss this, you're going to have a lot of damage done to your product up front, and you're not going to be able to make as much money, make that $10,000 a month in the long term. So make sure you understand this philosophy, especially when launching a product. And I know a lot of you aren't up to launching a product yet, but I want this resource to be here for when you are, and I want that mindset instilled in you now, so that when it comes time to actually launch a product, you're making money and you're not losing money. So before we jump into that, we can do a quick look at our SEO rankings, because we now have 130 map sales. We're picking up speed here, and I've put that into the order calculator, and we need to order within about the next 4 to 5 days, otherwise we're going to run out of stock. And that's sort of shows you the example I was trying to do in that day. You're going to run out of stock a lot quicker than you think, because you're not factoring your growth, how many more units you're selling every single day. So we're going to be reordering in the next 3 to 4 days. I'll go through the details of that with you soon, but you can see we had a bestseller rank of about 10,700. We're ranked on the second page at the top for Scratch Map. We're ranked 22nd overall. So on the first page, but 22nd overall for Scratch Off Map of the World. And now remember, if this doesn't make sense to you and this is the first video you've watched, go watch the other videos where I talk exactly what we're going through today and what I'm talking you through right now. Large Scratch Off Map is our third keyword, and we are still ranked first. So if you type in, I'll give you an example, and you can do this on your own computer too. Large Scratch Off Map. You can see after 2 ads, so sponsored, the first organic post is us. So congrats to us for holding that position. We want this sheet to say first within about the next 30 to 60 days. And it's going to be super awesome when it is. So I hope you're still watching along for that. We're not going to be doing daily videos. We're going to switch to weekly videos after 45 days. Before we jump into today's video though, make sure you join the Facebook group. We're all here helping each other out. We're all excited about launching our $10,000 brands. So make sure you jump in here, join the chat, join the community, make some friends, and get help in your launch. We are not accepting everybody who applies. You need to read the application form carefully and answer those questions in order to be accepted into the group, because we want this group to be high quality, really positive people taking action. So make sure when you fill out the application form, you do it carefully so that you can get access to the group. If you don't have a copy of the Amazon FBA Masterclass 2018, this course will change your life financially if you invest the money into it. It's 12 hours. It's everything Evan and I have learned in launching over 20 successful products on Amazon. All the mistakes we made. Inside this course, we teach you the exact blueprint to avoid those mistakes, to avoid wasting $20,000 mistake that I made, a lot of mistakes that Evan made. It's all in here. We're taking out the guesswork in launching your product. So if you're serious about launching a product on Amazon, definitely use the link in the description to get $200 off this complete Amazon FBA Masterclass. So let's jump into today's video. Got a very important concept to go over with you, so I'll see you on the other side. Don't miss out on this. We are giving away an Amazon product idea that I personally found that will make you over $5,000 every month, $1,000 of PayPal cash to buy your stock, and a fast-track Amazon FBA coaching session to ensure that you launch your product perfectly. To win, all you need to do is subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment below why you want to start an Amazon FBA business. Enter now, then let's jump into this video. Cool, so before we jump in, if you give me a quick thumbs up if you've been enjoying this series so far, I do super appreciate seeing those. You can see we're on our listing page right now, and one thing that's different from yesterday, there's no longer a #1 new release tag, and it's not because the 60 days are up. We've only been launched for 20 days, so we still have 40 days to go to be eligible, but it's because someone else who is a new release has a better bestseller ranking than us currently. Now I'm going to tell you why I'm not worried about this, and why I think we can win that bestseller tag back very, very shortly and keep it for the next 40 days or so to help increase our conversion rate. So to do that, I want to first I can show you who has that bestseller tag. Not bestseller tag. We don't have that yet, but we will soon. It's the number 1 new release tag. So new releases are up here. We can see top 100, and we've dropped down to 4th because our bestseller rank, as you can see, goes up and down depending on what time of the day it is, depending on when our sales are. But these other new releases are very new to the market. This person here has the tag that we want, the little number 1 new release badge. And you can see he's only been listed for 7 days, which may seem good to the untrained eye. If he's like, oh, it's 7 days and he's got the bestseller tag, he's selling more than us, he's doing better than us. This guy's using a tactic, and I don't know if he's been inspired by this series to launch the product or if he's just launched it by himself, but he's using a tactic that a lot of people use, and it fails in the long term, but seems to be successful in the short term, which is giving away a lot of your products and doing a lot of your promotion within a very small period of time, and then very, very quickly just bouncing back to a average old bestseller rank. I have a example of this for you. So this person has 96 customer reviews. They've been up for 186 days. You can see it looks like a great map from the outside. They currently rank 39,000, and you can see they went all the way up to 123,000 this month. They've been averaging at about an 80,000 bestseller rank this month, which is not many sales at all. And the problem is, I'm not too sure how to zoom in on this, unless I just zoom on my computer like that. But when they launched back in August 1st, let's just double check. So August 1st was when they launched, or maybe a bit before that, July, there you go, that makes more sense. July 18, you can see they quickly dipped straight down in 3 days, down to 14,000. I'm not sure what happened here, maybe they were working on their marketing, and then all of a sudden, again, pushed marketing hard from 30,000 down to 4,000, which is impressive. A 4,000 bestseller rank is amazing. But once again, they seem to bounce back up because it's not a sustainable thing. They didn't have ongoing sales. Bounce back up, and then they did it again, 4,000. But then what you'll see the pattern is they bounce back up once again, they do their marketing strategy, and then they stick down here for a little bit, and then eventually they start going up and up and up. And there's no reason why they should. It's not post-Christmas or anything. And then they find their equilibrium at about 30,000, which isn't a lot of sales at all, especially at $24. They may have started running out of stock here or something, I'm not sure. Oh, they lost the buy box, it looks like. Someone's selling it used. They even reduced that price down here down to $16, and it helps them a little bit, but of course you have to put it back up. So they're trying everything they can. Here they reduced the price down to $13, $14, and you can see it didn't even help them. Their sales rank went way backwards. So they're trying everything to try and recreate what they're doing here and trying to have it sustainable, but they can't seem to do it. They dipped down here during Christmas. Remember, everyone bought during Christmas, but they still only dropped down to 16,000 bestseller rank, which is probably about $1,000 to $2,000 profit for them for their best month of the year. So they're not doing well. And again, they've given it another push down here, but only down to 27,000. So even though they started off really well, they got down to that 4,000 bestseller rank. You can see these steep inclines, these really steep inclines right here. I'll tell you what they're doing in a second, but they're over marketing over too short of a period of time, and therefore they are bouncing back up really, really quickly. And that is what I believe will happen to a lot of these people who just launched their maps. They're going to start bouncing up very, very quickly because they are over marketing too quickly. And this is where, for example, using our VIP-on strategies, our VIP-on sales funnel, people are like, why don't you give away more coupons today? Or using our Instagram shoutouts, why don't you just do 10 shoutouts a day? And the key is, I've done a really quick graph. You want to, and the snowball is a really good, now that I think about it, example of that. If I can make this bigger. You want to sustain your sales growth, your velocity basically, your sales velocity. You want to make sure that it's on a very consistent decline down the bestseller ranks, and then marathon marketing will solidify that. So for example, with that person we just saw, marathon marketing would have helped him out here once he got down here, but he got down here too quickly, so it wouldn't help him too much. But what happens is when you get down there in a more organic way and you're not over launching, you're going to sustain it much better, and then you can apply the marathon marketing techniques in order to maintain that rank. So to show you these graphs over here, so A is the really big push, and then obviously you're going to bounce back up because it's not consistent. You can't You can't spend that much money, as much money as you spend here. You can't give that much stock away. You can't keep doing that over a consistent amount of time. So therefore, you're going to bounce back up. And you're going to bounce up and up and up. And like the other guy did, he found his equilibrium at about 39,000 or above. What we are doing, what the snowball strategy allows us to do on top of marathon marketing, is consistently improving our bestseller rank one by one, as well as things, I guess, that are in marathon marketing, like innovating on our product, making it better every single time, increasing our conversion rate, setting up a sales funnel by sales funnel. So you can see like, oh, okay, we set up a VIP-on coupon giveaway, and that's going to help us out. We're going to bounce back a little bit because we're not giving away crazy amounts of coupons, which of course is against Amazon's terms of service as well. And then we set up a Instagram funnel, and then we set up a Facebook ad, and then we set up, and we're building assets and funnels that are consistently bringing us traffic, and we're compiling them on top of each other. So instead of one funnel, now we have 3 funnels. So we drop down, and then we would have maintained this, but then we had a 4th funnel, for example, and then we have a maybe a YouTube video that goes up and does really well, and we're adding these funnels very, very consistently over time, and we are therefore going to maintain the slope of the snowball and maintain those sales, because we are building assets that are going to get us those sales every single day, and not just throwing our listing on Amazon and giving away 100 coupons in a day, seeing a huge spike, no organic sales from it, and then bouncing back up. So that is the key, and I'll go into my sales tomorrow with you, but we can see it. We're getting a lot of organic full price sales because we're setting up actual funnels and improving our SEO and improving our product web. People like this, these are not going to be full price sales at all, because he's not coming up anywhere on the SEO results, and he's also not coming up as a product web. This is all just giveaways and third-party sites that are just supposed to help you launch, but really they hinder you in the long term. So the mindset is we want to build these sustainable assets and sustainable funnels that are going to channel people back to our listing day after day after day. And then we're going to keep adding more and more of them until we have, say, 1,000 people visiting our page every single day. So that's why I'm not worried that we've lost this bestseller tag, lost it temporarily. We'll have it back in a couple of days because we are on the decline, and we are getting more and more paid sales, which means to not go too deep into this, but Amazon value full price sales much more than coupon sales. They obviously give you a lot more of a boost to your listing from those full price sales, which is why we're going to be beating these people long term. And you can see it's like a graveyard of scratch maps from people who don't understand this concept. Scratch map. You can come in and do your own research, but simply just go down to one of the back pages, say page 5, 6, 7, or whatever it is, and you can see their keeper growth back there and see that they did not do the sustainable slope. So this one's got 109 reviews, so we can click on this. Although it might be a new product. 84 days. You can see his sales rank is increasing because he doesn't know how to maintain this slope. And there's 35 pages of this. Some people, didn't even bother to start launching. And you can see all these people are not making money. And this is why people say that scratch maps are saturated. Okay, so I want to leave you with one last thing that complements this mindset. For example, if we had 10 people who wanted to do Instagram shout outs promoting our map and our coupon, it's far better to do 10 shout outs over 20 days than it is to do 10 shout outs over one day. It's so much better to follow this rule that we went through here. And the reason why is because Amazon don't just reward, especially in SEO and product web, they don't reward fast spikes of sales. Because if they did, then it's whoever had the most sales that day would be ranked number one. What they also factor in is a 30-day ongoing how many sales did you get. So you need to maintain those sales over the 30 days in order to get that top rank spot. So if you have 10 shoutouts, or you have 10 ad sets, or you have 10 coupon sites to give them away on, no matter how you're marketing your product, make sure you're spacing it out and compounding your efforts in marketing, so they're getting stronger and stronger over time, and you don't come out swinging really hard in the first round and then being really tired in the last 8 rounds. So I hope this mindset helps. Check out the marketing methods and the advanced launch strategies in the Amazon FBA Masterclass if you have access to that. If you don't, get access in the description to hear more about these thoughts. And tomorrow we're going to go through some of our sales. We're going to go through how well we've been doing. We only have 5 days left, so I'm excited that you have come on this journey with me. And I'm excited to finish it off with a bang and get to that $10,000 a month together before day 45. So I'll see you in tomorrow's video.